seeing this a lot as well. So here's a long-winded answer of what I think is going on in the United States. So they're shutting down all of the departments that do anything for the people. Any kind of social safety net, any kind of consumer security, anything that helps people and not the capitalist oligarchs is being shut down. So you're not going to have those services. Medicaid, the Department of Education, which individual states fund education, but the Department of Education makes sure that everything is equal. It helps the students with disabilities and stuff like that. So in addition to all the services not being there, you also have huge unemployment. Now, what, 300,000 people are suddenly without a job? I'm guessing how many federal workers have already been laid off for the probationary people, which are people who've been there up to 2 years. So you have all those people that have no jobs. There's no safety net. Here in Canada, we have employment insurance. So if you get laid off, you get like $600 a week. It's not a lot, but it's enough to make sure that you eat. There's not that in the States. And then there's also all of the side industries that go with it that are also going to suffer. So your office supplies people, all those offices no longer need paper. So all those people who worked at Staples, they're going to be gone. The coffee people, transportation, it's just a ripple down effect. So now you have huge unemployment. And what are you going to do with all those people? Well, luckily, you've also been mass deporting a lot of undocumented people or people that you've deemed to not be worthy of living in your country. And now you have all of those low-paying jobs that those people were doing, some high-paying, but mostly low-paying. If you're an undocumented worker, it's very hard to get a high-paying job because there's a lot of paperwork that you need to show to get that job. So now you've got all these low-paying jobs, lower-paying jobs that people need to do. But luckily, all those federal workers and all of the offshoots, all those people are unemployed. So they're going to need to take those lower paying jobs working at Amazon and the like. Because they're also going to make being unhoused, being homeless, illegal. So they're going to take away all of the jobs. Then they're going to make being homeless illegal. And then they're going to put you into work camps, because, you know, they're going to help you out. And then if people who don't want to work in work camps, you're going to live in the communities created by Amazon. So you're going to live in company housing, and you're going to spend your paycheck at the company store, buying all your groceries there. So they have complete control over you from the moment you wake up to the moment that you go to sleep, from the moment that you are born to the moment that you die, because you can't retire, because if you retire, you lose your house. They're taking away all of DEI. That's to keep women at home, keeping you out of the workforce, keeping you poor, and keeping you creating new workers. Because if you have 5 kids, your partner has to go to work at Amazon regardless, because your house is owned by Amazon and your kids need to eat. This is what happened back in the day with the mines, back with the logging camps, the company store. Think about that. And that's just what they're doing at the government level. They're militarizing police. They're reopening Guantanamo Bay. The president has clearly come out and said that he doesn't need to follow any rules or laws. You're witnessing a real-time coup. You're witnessing the nationalization and the shutting down of your borders. You're going to be trapped in the United States with no money, having to work for those people in order to eat. That's the whole goal. And they're trying to do it to you so quickly that you don't recognize it and you don't stand up and you don't resist. So again, what I would be doing is stupid and cheerful. Stupid and cheerful. I would be the most irritating boomer that you ever saw. I would have so many questions because they're going to fire you anyways. You're not going to get out of this with your job. So make it as difficult for them as possible. They'd be like, can you log into your computer? Oh, my computer? Sure. Just let me... I think my battery needs my mouse. I think my mouse needs batteries. I think my mouse is dead. I'm gonna have to go find some Where would the batteries be? I think, does Susan have the supply? I'm gonna have to go talk to Susan and do that for every single thing. Log in. What's my password? Oh, jeez, they just made me change my password. I think I wrote it down here somewhere. Every single thing. Stupid and cheerful. Delay. Resist. Be irritating. Be the person who slow talks, who takes a minute to think. Well, I don't know. I think we had a meeting about that. You see what I'm saying there? I'm hoping that it's not going to get violent. I'm really, really hoping that there's not going to be violence. But listening to what's happening, how that they're talking to other countries, what they just did in Europe, how they're talking about taking over Canada, I think the writing's on the wall. They're going to try to use force. So talk to your friends, do some research, Google, and don't use Google. Google is not your friend. I'm using Vivaldi right now, but use a search engine and look up news rooms from other countries. Go onto YouTube, follow Under the Desk News, Rachel Gilmore. Independent journalists are going to tell you what's going on, and talk amongst your friends. They can't stop you from talking. One of the reasons that society tells you that gossip is wrong is because gossip is how we organize. Gossip is how we tell each other about bad dates. Gossip is how we keep each other safe, and they don't want that. So talk amongst your friends. You're not being paranoid. You're being safe. Have a great day.